Azog the Defiler and his wargs. I just thought of it. That's just a funny idea. I hope I can attract these Jewish women, old Jewish women who were my first breeding partners. I hope I can attract them. And it's a funny idea. They had a bunch of them had a nose reduction surgery. And they said, hey, it's people like Paul. He's got too small of a nose. And he is the type of guy, is the reason why our Jewish women are having a surgical reduction of their nose. It's people like Paul who got too small of a nose. So then it's like, then they said he likes to treat a woman like a dog. And so then these wargs are like dogs without noses. And then that's Azog the Defiler. But I don't have a good jaw like Azog the Defiler. It was funny, though. That was just one idea I had when I was a young man. I had that idea because I guess I had seen African American men acting so dominant. And I guess, I don't know, I just had an impulse to want to have a African American woman behaving as if she were my dog. And that was controversial, but it was not very important because I was not interested in actually causing her to really have the social position of a dog. That was not my plan, and I never had the idea of doing that to any woman. But I was portrayed as if I was one of those guys. Maybe they say it's a dangerous suggestion, but it doesn't have to be that. It doesn't have to be that serious of a problem if people would just agree that they wouldn't take it that far. People who've already done it, well, I had to defend myself against a woman's sexuality because she was women were having sex with male animals, and I have to defend myself against their sexuality because as a person you can be affected by the sight of a person doing something, and you have to well, I guess you have to imagine being the stallion, or you have to imagine being the dog that's on her back, so that you don't accidentally imagine being in the woman's place. So you have to, I guess you have to imagine having a go with the woman herself while you have your thumb up the dog's butt, I guess, so that the woman can't contaminate you through your sympathy for her. Anyway, so that's not endorsing the practice. That's only self-defense. That if you imagine yourself as the man and her as the woman, then she can't use her female energy as if she were an effigy of yourself. So women can say that they're acting as an effigy of you while they're doing something you don't approve of. So you have to try to put those women in their place if you can. Well, the only thing you might be able to do is jerk off and think of having sex with her so that she's firmly in her place, not able to pretend to be you and act as an effigy of you, and thereby to be an influencer of you with her contaminated sexual energy. So that's not the same thing as approving. That's not approving.